The savage terrorists reportedly have used deadly chemical weapons to murder America's allies, the Kurds. Apparently, it's mustard gas or some other blistering poison.
That report comes as critics are still saying the Obama administration isn't doing nearly enough to defeat ISIS. Dale Hurd brings us the story.
Photos obtained by the Middle East Review of International Affairs show the bodies of Syrian Kurds who appear to have been gassed by ISIS in the Kobani region earlier this year. The editor of the report, Jonathan Spire, says the photos indicate mustard gas or some other blistering agent was used. It happened after ISIS took control of a region in which Saddam Hussein was believed to have stored chemical agents. Iraq wasn't supposed to have chemical weapons. That's what the media told Americans over and over. But now the New York Times is reporting that U.S. troops were exposed to chemical weapons numerous times after the 2003 invasion of Iraq. It says the Pentagon kept the discovery of the approximately 5,000 chemical weapons a secret from investigators. Meanwhile, President Obama is defending his much criticized strategy against ISIS.
This is an operation that involves the world against ISIL. Our coalition is united behind this long-term effort.
But the White House all but admitted that an aerial campaign alone is not enough.
Airstrikes will have an impact, but that impact is constrained by the fact that there aren't forces on the ground that can follow up on those airstrikes to end that siege.
In Baghdad, CBN News reporter Chuck Holton says ISIS is doing a great job of manipulating the U.S. media.
If they can threaten Baghdad and get the U.S. media all worked up into a frenzy over it, it's almost as good as if they took Baghdad, because what this group is very good at the media battle space. They're very good at winning on the media front.
And there is concern the White House will lose its allies in the region if the president is not willing to commit ground forces to doing the job right and doing whatever it takes to defeat a deadly enemy. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Wouldn't you hate to be one of America's allies right now, one of the weaker allies, somebody in the Baltics, for example, under Putin's thumb, or the people in Ukraine? Who knows what Putin will do next? And what about Israel? Who's going to stand with Israel? We don't believe the president is willing to do anything. And that's what's so shocking. We've lost our leadership role in the world. And now he set a red line. You remember that? In Syria, there was a red line. If Hafiz al-Assad or Bashar Assad crossed that red line, bang, all kinds of bad things are going to happen. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. He is empty suit, as they say in Texas, all hat and no cattle. It's nothing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stand with those brave Kurds. They need our help. And mostly all they need is weapons. They've got Peshmerga that'll fight. The other thing that is needed, of course, if we're going to bring airstrikes, there have to be ground controllers at the scene to direct the fire of the airplanes. Otherwise, they're up there at 20,000 feet or 10,000 feet or 30,000, whatever altitude they have, and they're dropping bombs, but they don't know exactly where it's going. We need somebody to target, say, here's the coordinate, directly pinpoint, hit it here. But we don't have ground controllers now, and that's what we need.